All right, everyone, so welcome. And tonight I received just one request, and it was for grounding, which is a wonderful request, and I think everyone will be happy with that. So thanks to the one person who requested that. I don't think in these past 6 months I've said to anyone, hey, how's it going? How you feeling? And they've said, I just feel so grounded right now. And so I think tonight we are going to do a bunch of exercises where we're really feeling the ground and grounding down, not just our feet, but different parts of our bodies, and sorry guys. And then also we are going to do just a little bit of core work, nothing crazy, won't be out of breath or anything like that, but just a little bit, because I think core work is really nice when you're feeling ungrounded. So glad you could join tonight, and we're going to start lying down. I am feeling a little chilly. I'm feeling the fall weather sinking in, so I'm going to start in socks, and you're welcome to do that too. I'll let you know when it's time to take them off. So have your pillow nearby, or blanket, or whatever you have, just something soft with a little bit of weight. We're going to start just lying down in any comfortable position. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Allowing yourself to feel firmly rooted into the ground beneath you. Take a scan of your body, starting from the crown of your head. You have a full minute to move all the way to the soles of your feet, just observing along the way if there's any parts of your body that feel unsettled, uncomfortable, or that just are speaking to you right now. If your mind has wandered, just bringing it back to your body scan. You still have several breaths to just notice here. And if you've noticed anywhere that feels a little bit more unsettled, you can take your pillow and just place it right on top of that spot. And if nothing spoke to you, nothing called out, just place the pillow or blanket, whatever you have, right on your belly. Relax your arms by your sides. We'll be here for just another minute or two. Imagine that any swirling energy, anything unsettled, is just being absorbed by your pillow. And feel a gentle, nourishing, grounding energy pressing back into you. Allowing yourself to be pulled into this moment. That sound was in case anyone was feeling out of the moment, to bring you into the moment, lest you think it was a mistake. A few more breaths, just continue to settle in, relax. You have arrived at yoga. Best part of my day, and I hope it will be the best part of yours. Noticing the urge to move or tense parts of your body, and see if you can just soften. sometimes if there's tension, it can really take a reminder to relax, relax, relax. So tell yourself as many times as you need to throughout the day, relax. We've got a nice, gentle practice today. When you're ready, you can remove your pillow. Hug your knees into your chest. And then take one knee or one shin in each hand and let your knees just fall open. Let them land where they do. And see if you can feel that grounding sensation, even though your legs and your feet are floating in thin air here. Knowing that your upper body is grounding down into the floor. Your arms are attached to your body, your hands to your arms, and your legs supported by those very hands. Opening up and bringing energy to the hips and the pelvis can be very grounding too, so this pose does a little bit of double duty. And you can incorporate some movement, maybe hug one knee in and the other. This pose is great for at-home yoga. It's, I know, a little bit of a vulnerable position for an in-person class sometimes. And then just bring your knees back to center, drop your feet down. Place your palms by your sides. You can roll your shoulders under a little bit and slowly lift your hips towards the sky. Even in this awkward position, feel yourself grounding down. Your shoulders, your head, your arms, your palms, the soles of your feet, even the toes of your feet. Not gripping, but grounding. We'll just be here for a couple more breaths, and we have a great counter stretch, so hold on, really go for it. Lift those hips high and lower. Okay, from here, cross right leg over left and just reach through for your feet. This doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. It can be a little bit lopsided. We're going to do the other side. Oh yes, and let us know how the sound is. If the guitar is too loud or the voice is too loud, if you would please leave a comment. That would help all of the viewers. If you want a deeper stretch, you can always reach for your shin or knee here and pull the legs in closer. But we've got lots of stretching to happen, so no need to push it or rush into it. You can just be relaxed here. Just take a few more deep breaths. You're doing great wherever you are. When you're ready, you can unwind. You can switch sides however you want, but if you want to feeling creative, you can reach your legs to the sky, do a little flutter kick, and then switch left leg on top this time, reaching for your feet. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, your jaw. Just starting with some gentle stretching here. Deep breathing. Take your time unwinding and reach your feet high to the sky. We're going to point and flex a few times. If it's a lot to keep both legs in the air, you can put your hands under your hips. Just make a little diamond shape with your thumb and your pointer finger. And you can take some circles with your feet. Maybe kind of gently kick a little bit to engage the top of your legs, stretch the backs of your legs. And then take a deep inhale, full exhale. And on your next inhale, slowly lower right leg to the ground. And lift it back up. And left leg. And we'll just go back and forth here. And you can release your hands if you feel like you don't need them there, or you can keep them. Either way, practice grounding down into your lower back. So that means that your core is going to be really engaged here. And you do have options, so if this is a little more than you're looking for, just drop one foot to the ground and just do one leg at a time. You also don't have to go quite as high as I am. You can go to whatever point you like. The goal here is to feel a little shake, a little quiver in the muscles of the legs, and nice activation in the core. And if you've done one leg, you can switch to the other leg now. If you're going back and forth, both legs in the sky, you can keep going a few more rounds. Almost there, hang in there. Last one. And release. Roll over onto your left side. You can come with your hand on your head, just like this, or you can lower all the way to your arm, whichever you prefer. Right arm comes in front for support, and then we'll straighten both legs. So you might already feel this like forward, back, wobble motion. If you do, no worries, that's the point of this here. You can always bend the lower leg a little bit if you need, but otherwise just pressing down a little bit into your right hand for stability. And we're gonna slowly lift and lower the right leg. So this is great for practicing balance in a little different way. It'll probably engage a little bit your core, your right arm. If you are in yoga for physique building, you can certainly really squeeze at the top, press through the heel, get a good workout. But if you're in it a little bit more for the mindfulness tonight, just flow with your breath. You can just go maybe even just a foot or two. You don't have to go that high. You can just stay here, inhale and exhale. And then come back down. And here's a really fun challenge, I think. Bring your knee towards your body here. And then kick your heel back. And the first time I did this, I wobbled and fell over in both directions. So it takes a little bit of calibrating, which is part of the fun. And the cool thing is if you fall over, you are literally already on the ground. So it's okay. I think this is a fun exercise because we don't usually think of the balance from this angle. So when we talk about grounding and feeling grounded, I think it's nice to try seeing how we can be grounded even in awkward, difficult situations. We might wobble, we might shift, we might need to work really hard, but we can keep ourselves afloat. Straighten that leg, let it go. Feels good. All right, what's next? Other side, but first, let's come to the center here and take just a moment in Sphinx pose. Press down into your palms, shoulders over elbows, reaching your chest forward and up. If you feel your back is tweaked at all, just press down, tilting your pelvis forward. I guess forward and backward depends on how you think of it. Pressing your pelvis into the mat, that's probably a better way to share that cue. Just a couple of breaths here. Maybe a big sigh. And then when you're ready, you'll just flip over to the other side. I'm gonna spin around so I can still see you. And when I say see you, I mean see you. Okay, come on to your right side. And first, just calibrate using your left hand for a little support. And then as you're ready, you'll be beginning to try those leg lifts on the other side. This exercise is also really great because when we think about the anatomy of our bodies, we move in basically 3 different planes. The forward and back plane, which is our go-to, our usual. So walking, sitting, driving. And then this side-to-side plane, which is a little bit less common. And so these muscles don't always get used. And then there's also the twisting plane. So the movement around the spine. And that's where we have a lot of injuries, like as we get older. You know, you turn around in the car to grab something from the back seat too quickly and pull a muscle. So that's what we do in yoga, is we work on all the planes so that we can prevent injuries, get our bodies more used to moving in those ways. Last one. And now just playing with a little forward and back, bringing the knee into the chest, reaching the heel back. Great job. No matter how many times you've fallen or wobbled, you are just where you need to be. And if you haven't fallen or been shaky at all, awesome job. You're doing great too. All right, let that go. And we're going to come forward now onto all fours. And this would be a great time to take off that sock layer or any other extra layers you're wearing right now. Great time to put in your mic pack if you need to do that. Sorry, turns out I got a lot of things to do here. But while you're waiting, you can come to all fours and take a few cat-cow breaths. Come back to center, press down into all 10 fingers. And as you're ready, you can tuck your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. Bring your legs towards straight and your heels towards the floor. Can you feel yourself grounding down into your hands and your feet? Even while you're in this awkward position, can you feel the stable, sturdy ground beneath you? Take your time walking your feet to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. And exhale, fold. Slowly roll to stand. Arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Slowly roll to stand. All right, keep going. This time we're going to add on a little bit at the bottom. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. This time when you fold, bend your knees, come all the way down, and you're just going to round in, Relax your head and breathe, filling your whole backside body with breath. One more breath. And drop your heels, straighten your legs, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Roll to stand. Arms reach. Last one, a little different variation this time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. This time, spread your heels wide and come down into a little squat. You can place your elbows inside your legs to get a little more of a stretch. Bring your hands to heart center. If you're not feeling quite stable enough for this, and in this moment, you can just keep your hands on the floor. That's a great option. Choose a point to focus on. Take a few breaths. It's a great stretch through your Achilles, your calf, your foot. Plant those hands down. Reach the heels down. Toes forward, straighten through your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Roll to stand. Arms reach. Bring the toes together to touch. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes and breathe. Feet together is a little bit less stable than feet apart. So as you're in this toes together stance, notice how your body adapts and adjusts to keep you upright. And if you're not there already, you can come to the front of your mat, the top of your mat. Bring the weight to your left foot, right foot steps back for warrior one. So even if it means taking a shorter stance, see if you can get that back heel down today. Even if that means you're right here in warrior one, that's okay. Wherever you are, grounding down through that back heel, grounding down through the front foot, weight is even. And breathe. Pivot your back foot for lunge. You might wiggle it back a little bit further now. And we'll practice lifting and lowering the heel. Getting a stretch through the foot. And then dip and straighten the knee. Getting a good stretch in the top of the leg here and the hip. Psoas. Next time, allow your knee to come all the way to kiss the mat. Reach your arms to the sky. Can you ground down and at the same time reach up, reaching for your dreams, the unknowns. Hands float back down. We'll take a little twist, open to the left. Back toes can untuck if you like. This is our first twist, so you don't have to go as far as you can. Just go to that place of first resistance, breathe. Maybe go a little further, only once you get permission from your body. Check your back foot and step forward for pyramid. Split leg forward fold. Take your time, step your back foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway. And fold. Rise to stand. Arms reach. And palms meet at heart center. Take a breath in the middle here. Weight comes to the right foot. Step back for warrior one. Once again, keep that back heel down for tonight. Breathing here. And pivot for lunge. Heel. And bend and straighten the back knee. Cool song, Matt. And let the knee come all the way down to kiss the mat. Reach up to the sky. Rain the hands down. And tuck the back toes if you'd like. And twist to the right. Lengthen through your spine as you gaze over your right shoulder. Twisting from the lowest place, so squeeze your belly button into your spine. Twist your low back, middle back, upper back, head, and eyeballs. Slowly unwind. Hands come down and step the back foot, or tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and step the foot forward for pyramid. Lengthen through your spine. And round over, relaxing your head and your neck. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And round to stand. Arms reach. And palms meet at heart center. Close your eyes. And just observe the effects of the poses so far, noticing how you feel in body and mind. Ready, you can flutter your eyes open, shake it out, and feel free to grab a sip of water if you have one. Hey Mandy, welcome. All right, so come to the front of your mat once more. We'll keep going with just one more little warrior sequence here, and then we'll have a really nice long savasana tonight. Bring the weight into your right foot. Actually, let's do the same. So bring the weight into your left foot. Step your right foot back, warrior two. So back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Front knee approximately over the heel. Arms come up to parallel. Relax your shoulders. reach your hands in opposite directions. And we'll just do a little gentle free flow here. So bring your front arm to your thigh, reach the top arm up and over. And just gently flowing to reverse your warrior, left arm to the sky. We're just going to go back and forth here, moving with the music or with your breath, whatever you feel called to do. And one great option if your leg is really screaming at you is to straighten it in the reverse warrior. And I recommend trying that just for fun anyways. Makes it a little bit more dance-like. Whatever yours looks like, I'm sure you're doing it right. Doesn't have to be a perfect shape, just as long as it's comfortable for you, a little bit of a challenge, but certainly no pain. Maybe on these last couple of rounds, seeing if it feels okay to reach a little bit further. Not going any further than your body is wanting right now, but just seeing if there's a little bit more of an edge you can get to tonight. Last full round. Come on back to center. Toes face forward. Hands come to your hips. Deep breath in. And forward fold. Reach your hands down right in front of your face. And see if you can bring the weight a little more into your hands. Maybe bend your elbows. And then rock it back into your heels. You can walk your hands a little more forward, almost like a huge wide leg downward dog. And just bring the weight a little bit forward and a little bit back. And then make a big rainbow with your arms, walking your hands to the right side. And over to the left side. Center. And walk your hands all the way back under your face. Come to halfway lift. Hands to your hips. And slowly rise. I like this pose. It's what they call the power pose, right? You're nice and strong here. So maybe just take a breath or two, feeling your own strength. Feeling yourself both grounded, but also reaching tall, proud chest here. And we'll do the other side. Toes, right toes, face forward, back foot parallel with the back of the mat, and bend into your warrior two. Take your time wiggling in. Arms rise to parallel, gaze over that front hand. And take your time flowing back and forth here, allowing yourself to feel the enjoyment of your own body. Even if this is challenging for you or a little uncomfortable in certain places, where do you feel comfort? Where is your body working well? Few more rounds. Oh yeah, and if you're wanting to try that little different version, you can always straighten your leg on the reverse here. Last full round. Really go for it this time. Reaching just as far as feels good for you. Back to center, straighten your front leg, toes forward, hands relax, and you can just heel toe the feet together. Shake it out, get twist a little side to side. And our final balance will just be a real basic gym class style stretch. Bring the weight to your left foot and see if you can ground down through your heel while at the same time gently pressing into the floor with your toes. Not gripping, but just pressing. From here, shift the weight over to the left foot, lift your right heel, and then just reach back for your right ankle, your foot, wherever your hand lands. And if your foot and your hand are not meeting in the same universe today, you can just kick your foot back like this. But if you are here, maybe press your hips forward a bit for a stretch more on the front of your leg. And if you'd like, reach your left arm to the sky. Once again, feeling that juxtaposition of grounding while also reaching. Lengthening through your whole body. Reminding yourself that you can feel a sense of grounding even as you're moving out of your comfort zone a little bit, even as you're trying new things. The earth is always here for you to reach down into. Relax your arm and lower your leg. Shake it out. Even if you fall out, you can always come back in. Weight comes to the right foot, both in the heels and toes pressing down as well. Maybe lifting that back heel, the left heel, and maybe reaching for the foot or the ankle. Press the hips forward a little bit. And right arm comes to the sky. Nice long line here. Notice if your back is kind of arching and twisting, doesn't feel great. See if you can lengthen, engage your core. And if that still doesn't work, just bring your hand back down. And relax your foot. Shake it out. All right, come all the way down to the mat now. We'll come to a cross-legged position, one shin in front of the other. And if you're in a chilly spot, you can add your layer back in on your socks or your sweater, whatever you've got. Hopefully that series is a little bit warming for you. Hands come to your legs, and we'll take some big circles here, leaning forward, left, back, and right. Maybe lining up your breath with your circles. I like to inhale forward and exhale back, but you can try any version you'd like. Really let yourself go here. Allow yourself to be soothed by the circular motion. Letting go of worries. Beginning now to make your circle smaller. Feeling yourself grow taller with each time around. And then eventually coming to stillness in the center. Eyes closed, shoulders relaxed, even your face soft and relaxed. Breathing here. Reach your hands back behind you. Take a mini back bend, just lifting your chest to the sky. So not really falling back, more of an active front body stretch than a back bend. And then come back to center and round forward, forearms to the ground. Or hands, your forearms might not reach. Relax your head and breathe. Gently round back up. And reverse opposite shin comes to the front. We'll do that same motion in the other direction. So close your eyes, come forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left. Begin to make your circles smaller. And eventually come to seated, relaxing your shoulders. Neck nice and long. Breath is smooth. Slowly come forward onto your forearms, or your hands can also work. You don't have to come all the way down. Slowly walk yourself back up. Maybe extend your legs out long, give them a shake. And if you'd like, take one little forward fold, just your own pace, your own style. And slowly roll up. There's so many different ways to do the same pose, and if you've been to different yoga classes, you'll see one teacher will say, you must do it this way. Another will say you must do it this other way. And so I suggest that with all the poses, you just explore and see which one you like, where you feel the best stretch. And it's good to try the different versions, because sometimes the ones that you go to are the ones that are easiest for you, and the ones that you don't go to are a little more challenging, and those are the ones you can grow in. But once you get a handle and you have been practicing for a while, you can see where you want to go to the edge and where you want to be able to maybe meditate more and breathe more. That's one of the fun things about doing a regular yoga practice like this. All right, come all the way down to your back. Legs bent, feet as wide as your mat. And we'll just drop the knees back and forth from one side to the other. Just going at your own pace here. And I promised a nice long Savasana, so I'm going to give 1 more minute here where you can just keep doing this. Or take any other stretches that feel good. And then in your own time, find yourself to Savasana. You can come back to that pillow on your body, or you have a few seconds here if you want to grab a blanket or a sweater or anything like that. I'll sit up so you can hear me, but you can stay lying down or get in any comfortable position. Take your time. And when you're ready, settling into your final resting pose. Relax your entire body. Imagine now you have stepped into a portal. A portal to the most relaxing place. Relax your entire body from head to toe. Nothing you need to do, know where you need to go. Your only job is just to be. You feel the weight of your head on the ground, and maybe a gentle tucking of the chin as you lengthen through your neck. You feel all the muscles in your face soften and relax. And without even trying, you feel a gentle curl of the sides of your mouth into just the faintest hint of a smile. Like a wave from your mouth to your belly, all the muscles in your throat and your digestive tract soften, allowing digestion to happen naturally, nothing getting in the way. As you digest food, in the background, your thoughts are being digested by taking a break from active thinking and allowing our minds to be a little more still. We allow that digestion of thoughts and emotions to happen naturally. As you breathe here, you notice your chest and your belly letting go of control with each exhale. And just softening, releasing. As you release the physical tension in this area, any emotional tension is also free. remember in the background, those thoughts are still digesting. So you're not ignoring or repressing these emotions. You're just observing them and letting them go. You notice the muscles in your back beginning to soften. You feel your arms at rest. You feel your hips grounding down. You feel a wave from the tops of your legs to the soles of your feet, releasing tension along the way. And you begin to observe the ground beneath you pressing into you. You're not just falling down into the floor, but the floor is pressing into you. The ground, the earth beneath you is lifting you up, holding you in place, supporting you. Feel yourself firmly rooted in this relaxing space. Allowing yourself to be rooted not just in this physical space, but also in this moment. Remembering now that you are the result of thousands of years of love. Love has brought you into this moment. And you are firmly rooted here by a line of ancestors back, back, back. Through your words, your actions, your decision to practice peacefulness right in this moment, you are affecting a chain of humans, animals, plants, going forward, forward, forward. And here you are, right in the middle between past love, future love. Just a few more breaths here. Really enjoy them. you're ready, you can begin to come alive. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Twist in one direction or the other gently. And take your time coming to seated. Hands at heart center. When you get there, feel the palms pressing into each other. Feel yourself rooting down, down, down. You are a vessel for good. Go into the world this week, this month, this year with peace. Knowing that even on the hard days or the hard weeks that you are doing your best. Sometimes it's a little forward, sometimes it's a little back or a lot of back. But as long as you are trying your best, you're coming back to yourself, then you are always moving forward in some way. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. It means the world to me to have the chance to practice with all of you every week. I appreciate it so, so much. And I wish you all just the most joyful, wonderful evening, week, and life. Namaste. And thanks to Matt for playing music. Bye everyone, good night.